Welcome, everybody, to the second annual Mashup Kingdom Awards. The first award that we are going to be doing is Best Rock Mashup. And here are the nominees. Now that I read you the nominees, I'm going to reveal who won, who had honorable mentions, etc. So, looking at what I see, we've got one honorable mention for this category, and it's going to Mystic Wolf Music for Despicable Heathens. That means that the winner of Best Rock Alternative Mashup is going to Alexen Mashups for Attention Genghis Khan.
I get a little bit Genghis Khan. I don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. With nobody else but me. I get a little bit Genghis Khan. I don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me.
That was Best Rock Alternative Mashup. And the next award we're doing is Best Pop. This awards some of the best in the pop genre. And let me tell you, Best Pop was a very difficult award to give out, especially given how many submissions there were. I think there were over 100 submissions to this category from tens of artists. And we had to get it down to 5 nominees and 1 winner. I can tell you how long that was. I'm sure our judges were exhausted for that whole month of trying to get through these. All culminating in the nominees for Best Pop. And the winner of Best Pop Mashup got a score of 96% out of a perfect 100. The scores overall were really high, ranging from an 86.7 out of 100 all the way to a 96.7. The top score, who is the winner of this category, goes to MK Mashups with Make Me Heal. All right, that was Best Pop, and now we're going to move on to Best Electronic EDM. Best Electronic EDM had a number of good submissions, but the scores varied a lot. From the top 5, the lowest score was a 67.5, and the highest score, who will win this category, was a 90. Here are the nominees for Best Electronic EDM. The winner of Best Electronic EDM Mashup with 90 points out of 100 is Brian Lucero with Too Much to Ask and It Ain't Me.
My shadows dance without you for the first time. My heart is sore. You walk right into the night and tell me there are things that you regret. Cause if for me and I just like it over the end. It's all I ask. Is it too much?
All right, that was Electronic EDM. We're going to move on to Dance Uptempo. The nominees for this category ranged from a 76.9% all the way to a perfect score. There was, in fact, a perfect score in this round. Here are the nominees for Best Dance Uptempo Mashup. All right, the winner of Best Dance Up Tempo Mashup with a perfect score is EDM Mashups with I Really Like the Way You Move. All right, that was Best Dance Up Tempo, and now we're moving on to hip hop. Hip hop this year did not have a lot of good entries compared to previous years. Then again, it's hip hop. I don't know what we were to expect. The scores for Best Hip Hop ranged from a 55 out of 100 all the way to a 75.8. Yes, they were that low. Here are the nominees for Best Hip Hop Mashup. The winner of Best Hip Hop Mashup with a 75.8 out of 100 is Lucas Mashups with Dinero and Bounce. Go! Shake it, break it, make it bounce. Shake it, break it, make it bounce. All right, that was Best Hip Hop. We're moving on to Best Holiday Mashup. For those who don't know what this category entails, Best Holiday Mashup includes all the different holidays of the year. So it could be Christmas, it could be Independence Day, it could be Halloween, any mashup that fits one of these themes. It doesn't necessarily have to be a traditional holiday song, but it does have to be at least somewhat relevant to that holiday. Okay, Best Holiday Mashup. Here are the nominees. The scores for Best Holiday Mashup range from a 5.1 to a 9.34. Some of them were pretty low, but the best really shined through. And that culminated in a winner of EDM Mashups with Back to Partying with Selena Gomez and Miley Cyrus. All right, that was Best Holiday Mashup. We're moving on to Best Mashup Album. There were not many mashup albums last year, unfortunately, but we get to make the best of it. Here are the nominees, and there were only 3, ranging from less than a 50% all the way to a 70%. So here we go. All right, the winner of Best Mashup Album is EDM Mashups with Pray for the Wicked.
Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Hey, look, Ma, I made it. Everything's coming up aces, aces. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, Ma.
All right, the next award we're going to be giving out is Best Joke Mashup. Best Joke Mashup is what you expect. The ones that make you laugh, make you cry, not necessarily limited to memes. So, as you can see, for Best Joke Mashup, the scores naturally weren't that high. They ranged from about a 60% all the way to an 87.5. Here are the nominees for Best Joke Mashup. The winner of Best Joke Mashup, which received an 87.5, is... And before I announce that, I'd like to let you know that there is an honorable mention in this category. Honorable mentions are given when the mashups that are being scored are within 5% of the first place mashup. The honorable mention for Best Joke Mashup goes to DJ J Brew for Semi-Charmed All-Star Life. And the winner of Best Joke Mashup is Alexander Mashups for You're Kissing a Girl.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope my boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong.
We're on to Best Genre Clash. Best Genre Clash is what you expect. A mixture of different genres, whether it be pop versus hip-hop, pop versus electronic, or even genre clashes going back, to flashbacks and throwbacks and 80s music and all those different types. Mashup artists who are nominated for Best Genre Clash score generally well, with the lowest of 70% going up to a top score of 87.9. Here are the nominees. And the winner of Best Genre Clash. There is a single winner of Best Genre Clash. But given how close the scores were, we actually have two honorable mentions for this category. The first honorable mention is going to go to DJ J Brew with Beat It Still. The second honorable mention goes to Mash Red with The Ghost That Got Away. And the winner of Best Genre Clash is Mixmaster Stell with You Should Be Stepping Up. The next category we're going to be doing is Best Unmixed Mashup. Best Unmixed captures basic 1 versus 1 pairings. You do not have to combine both sources, just a straightforward 1 vocal over 1 instrumental. There's a certain zen that goes into this style. And it's really to pick the right sources to make it work, to the point where it stands on its own and it does really, really well as a mashup. Here are the nominees for Best Unmixed Mashup. All right, the winner of Best Unmixed Mashup is... We have one honorable mention to give for it. And I can tell you that even before giving this honorable mention, the scores in this category were quite high. They range from an 89.8 all the way to a 98.3, almost a perfect score. The first honorable mention got a 96.7, and it goes to Alexander Mashups with I Really Like the Way You Move. The winner of Best Unmixed, the second annual Mashup Kingdom Awards, is Make Me Heal by MK Mashups. The next category we're going to be doing is Best Mixed. Best Mixed Mashup combines both sources, both vocals, both instrumentals, or some combination of them. The scores for Best Mix were not quite as high as for Best Unmixed because executing a mixed mashup isn't so easy to do, and most of the time you're going to be dealing with chord clashes in the instrumentals if you're not careful. The scores for Best Unmixed ranged from for Best Mixed, ranged from a 79.5 all the way to a 92.5. Here are the nominees for Best Mixed Mashup. All right, the winner of Best Mixed Mashup had a 92.5. And the honorable mention for this category had a 90. The honorable mention for Best Mixed Mashup goes to Brian Lucero with Too Much to Ask and It Ain't Me. The winner of Best Mixed Mashup goes to Raleigh G for Sign of My Blood.
Isn't it my blood? Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. It isn't in my blood. We gotta get away from here. It isn't in my blood.
Okay, the next category is Best Collab Mashup. Take any number of artists from our great kingdom, any number of talented artists, put them together, and you got a collab. The scores for Best Collab Mashup were surprisingly low again. They ranged from a 61 all the way to an 88.3. Here are the nominees for Best Collab Mashup. The winner of Best Collab Mashup with an 88.3 out of 100, Mix and Brew Stitches Come Around.
You watch me bleed till I can't breathe, shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches, tripping over myself.
The next category is Best Artwork. And for this one, we're going to be showing all the artworks in order, just so that we can all appreciate the hard work, the dedication, and really the talent that a lot of these artists have. And let me tell you, there's a lot of talent. A lot of people, who can create incredible, incredible thumbnails for our artists. Here are the nominees for Best Artwork. And I'm going to be showing all the artworks right here. All right, the winner for Best Artwork, and there is one winner, is... We do have an honorable mention to give. The honorable mention for this award got an 86.7 out of 100. And it goes to Cupcake Mashie for Chun-Li Breakdown. The winner of Best Artwork with a 91.7 out of 100 is Raleigh G with Take On Freestyle.
Voice here is golden, so yeah, like goes in like.
Okay, the next award after Best Artwork is Best Mashup Music Video. There were a lot of talented music video artists throughout the years, and it's incredible to see the fruits of their efforts really come alive in these videos. The scores for Best Music Video were also quite high, ranging from an 83.3 all the way to a perfect score. For this round and this category, the music videos will be shown in snippets. You will see each video, and you will be able to kind of appreciate the work that went into them. Here are the nominees. I hope you enjoy.
You love it how I move you. You love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you will believe God is a woman. Time flies by when the night is young. Daylight shines on an undisclosed location. Bloodshot eyes looking for the sun. Paradise to live in and we call it a vacation. Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the dance floor, hit the dance floor. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, but I got you, baby.
Somewhere between psychotic and iconic. Somewhere between I want it and I got it. Somewhere between I'm sober and I'm lifted. Somewhere between a mistress.
Help me. It's like the walls are caving in. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I just can't. It isn't in my blood. Laying on the bathroom floor, feeling nothing. I'm overwhelmed.
All right. The winner of Best Mashup Music Video got a perfect score. That perfect score goes to Cupcake Mashy with God is a Warrior.
You love it how I move you. You love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you will believe God is a woman. And I feel it after midnight. I feel it that you can't play my one. It lingers one more time. You will believe God is a woman.
It's time to do the bigger awards of the night. The next award is Best New Mashup Artist. And I can assure you that the artists in this category are some of the most well-deserved artists we've seen in a while. Here are the nominees for Best New Artist. The winner of Best New Artist is Benaray. The next award we're going to be doing is Current Mashup Artist. Current Mashup Artist covers the most popular mashup artists within the mashup kingdom, according to both a vote, to submissions, and the strength of submissions, and ultimately the quality of the work coming out of them. Based on the votes of the mashup kingdom, you determined who the nominees are and who the winners are. Here are the top nominees for Best Current Mashup Artist. The winner of Best Current Mashup Artist is... He did it again. Atom Music. All right, folks, we've arrived at one of the biggest awards of the night. Best Overall Mashup. Overall, in the sense that it's the best of all the nominees from the different genre categories, stemming into unmixed and mixed, and culminating in your top 5 for Best Overall Mashup of the second annual Mashup Kingdom Awards. Here are the nominees for Best Overall Mashup. I can really say with this category that whether you win or lose, you really earned this. Getting to this point was not easy. We narrowed down the top 5 of all the mashups that were submitted, unmixed and mixed, less than 5 sources. We went through many judging rounds, taking up weeks in time to get through them. And from this top 5, we can only give one winner. But we do have 2 honorable mentions that we can give, given how high the scores were. The scores ranged from an 87.95 all the way to a winning score of 95.75. There were 2 honorable mentions for this round. The first honorable mention goes to Brian Lucero with Donatella and TIWYCF. This is what you came for. The second place honorable mention goes to Mikolo Mashups with Rumor Has It. That was second place. The big winner of Best Overall Mashup, scoring a 95.75 out of 100 points, goes to MK Mashups with Make Me Heal. Congratulations, MK Mashups, on winning this prestigious award. The next award that we're going to be doing is Best Year End. And that Year End award is kingdom-wide. We actually have a set of worldwide nominees for Best Year End. But we're going to be covering the kingdom ones for now. And as I've said with previous years of awards, you guys really put your blood, sweat, and tears into these. I don't care if you were nominated or not. Just you making it is a marathon in itself. It's just like completing a marathon. You got to the finish line. You created a final product, with tons of instrumentals, acapellas, and really put them all together for that year. This set of nominees is for the 2018 year. And it is time to reveal who they are. Whether you made it or not, I'm proud of all of you for taking the time to make them. Here are the top 5 best year ends for the 2018 year in the second annual Mashup Kingdom Awards. For this category, the scores were naturally low. They range from a 50% all the way to a 75%. There was one honorable mention for Best Year End, and it goes to Dynamo for World of Music Year End Megamix for 2018. The winner of Best Year End is Joseph James. All right. The next category after Best Year End is Best Summer Mix. Just like with Best Year End, this covered the best songs over the summer of 2018, mixed with a bunch of instrumentals, a bunch of acapellas, all stemming into one mix. And just like with Best Year End, I'm really happy and really excited and really proud of all of you for what you've accomplished in this category, whether you're in it or not. Based on all the submissions, we came up with a top 4. Here are the nominees for Best Summer Mix. The winner of Best Summer Mix had a score of 94 out of 100. The scores were generally very low. This one blew us all away. The winner of Best Summer Mix for the 2018 season is Joseph James for Dance to the Summer Megamix. The next award after Best Summer Mix is Best Mini Mix, Kingdom-wide. Best Mini Mix and Best Mega Mix are differentiated by one thing. Mini Mixes and Mega Mixes both have 5 or more sources. However, Mini Mixes are based on a single instrumental base. For example, if I wanted to make a one Kiss mix, it would be a mini mix, not a mega mix, because it's just a bunch of vocals over one instrumental bass, as opposed to a mega mix, which is a combination of different instrumental basses and different segments, put together into one mix, with multiple chapters. So that differentiates mini mix and mega mix. The nominees for Best Mini Mix had some really, really high scores. They range from an 80% all the way to 100%, a perfect score. This is the first year we've had a perfect score in the Best Mini Mix category. We didn't actually have it last year, so the talent really, really shined here. Here are the nominees for Best Mini Mix. If we look at the scores for Best Mini Mix, the top 3 had a 90%, a 93.3%, and a perfect score, which has not happened ever in the Mashup Kingdom Awards. Here is the winner of Best Mini Mix. Best Mini Mix goes to Luminescent Mashups with Want To.
And we gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn. Is it true that ain't it proof? What's the reason everything? Oh, I know that I regret this when it's all.
The next category we're going to be doing is Best Megamix. Best Megamix captures mixes that are divided into chapters and segments by multiple instrumentals. The megamixes this year did not score very well, believe it or not. The scores ranged from a dismal 38.9 out of 100 all the way to a 79.3. Ouch. But looking on the bright side, I can tell you that a lot of effort was still put into these. And, whether you win or lose, I'm really proud of all of your work in, really coming up with these mega mixes and different themes and everything. Whether it be Decade of Pop, a winter mega mix, or even summer mega mixes. Here are the nominees for Best Mega Mix. Kingdom-wide. For Best Megamix, we had one honorable mention. And that honorable mention goes to Joseph James for Dance to This Summer Megamix. The winner of Best Megamix is Dynamo for Summer 18. We've gotten through all the Kingdom categories, and we're now on to the worldwide categories, starting with Best Summer Mix. These mixes were voted by you and, in a sense, selected by our judges to narrow things down. The nominees for Best Summer Mix worldwide are the following. The winner of Best Summer Mix Worldwide is T10Mo for Summer Hits 2018.
Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Sat in the corner of the room. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. These days. Hey yeah, hey yeah, hey yeah. Hey yeah, hey yeah. These days.
We've now arrived to probably the biggest award of the evening. Best Year End. We had a lot to choose from for 2018. I'd say over 20, maybe 30. Even more than that. We had to narrow it down to 5 nominees. The World Year End were spectacular. I will tell you that one really stood out. And once you hear the nominees, which I'm going to reveal right now, you're going to find out who really stood out in this incredibly packed field for Best Year-End Mashup. The names I'm seeing for Best Year-End are names that you undoubtedly look up to. Whether you made it or not, you should all be proud of what you do and how you make these. the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into these year ends. At the end of the day, we could only pick one winner of the 5 that you saw on your screen. The winner of Best Year End, which stood out to all our judges worldwide, is Andy Wu, The Greatest Hope. And that was all the awards for the evening. I would like to congratulate everyone for winning these awards. Even if you didn't win, just for being nominated, you should all be very proud of yourselves. And I would like to also thank everyone who submitted for the second annual Mashup Kingdom Awards. Last year's Kingdom has been incredible. We've really stepped it up in our reviewing sessions, our reviewing cycles to get new members in. And we've been really seeing some talent grow. And so, again, I would like to congratulate everyone and thank everyone for their submissions and for really taking the time to inject quality into your mashups. Because even though we have all these different AI algorithms to generate the best, acapellas and stems and instrumentals out there, they're not always top quality. And so the attention to detail that you guys demonstrate is just what gets recognized here, right? The attention to detail, the creativity, and just, whether I can hear it as an original song. If I'm able to put your mashup next to any original song on the radio and not tell the difference if I didn't hear the artist before, that is what makes mashups great. And just the creativity that goes into them. Not to mention the genre clashes we see and everything else. And so, now that 2020 has arrived, I'm going to soon reveal the winners in a separate doc. The Google Doc that has the nominees will soon have the winners. I will be updating that shortly. In addition, I am going to be releasing upload links for the third annual Mashup Kingdom Awards momentarily. I haven't revealed them yet, but those will come out soon once I set it up. In conclusion, I would like to thank all of you for taking part in the second annual Mashup Kingdom Awards. This is Mixmaster Stell signing off. Let's make it a great 2020. Thank you all, and have a great night. If you're on the East Coast and West Coast, US, get some sleep if you're in Europe. Good morning if you're in Asia. Thank you all.